What is up, YouTube? Silver Baggins here, and I wanted to do a video on Chinese silver pandas, and are they really worth the premium? Thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. I sincerely appreciate it. This one's all about the Chinese silver pandas, and I've been wanting to make a video about these for a very long time. And we're going to talk about the positives and negatives that I feel that they have, and if they're worth it to buy and stack. But before we talk about them, if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing because I got a lot of really awesome silver-related content coming out. So, okay, the Chinese silver pandas. This is a 2018, and it's very cool. It's just a panda eating some bamboo leaves or something. And you can see on the other side here, 2018 at the bottom with the temple, looking pretty sweet. And then I do have the 2019 as well, which I just picked up. And these look very, very cool. It's got the mother and the baby. And 30 grams, AG 999 at the top. And then on the other side, you can see it's got the 2019. Okay, so that's how you can tell what year it is, because it has the year. But anyway, so let's talk about these. So first off, I want to say, I'm not going to get too political about them being from China and all that. I'm just talking about them as a silver piece, how I feel, if they're worth it to buy or not. So anyway, let's start off with some of the negatives. So the Chinese silver pandas, these have been around for a very long time. When they first started making them, they're actually sterling silver. And now you can see that they're fine silver. It's 3/9 fine up at the top. And some of the things that I don't like about the panda, first off, is that these are 30 grams. You can see that right there, okay? 30 G. So 1 ounce of silver is actually 31.1 grams, and these are lighter than that. And that just, I don't know, it's light, and it leaves a bad taste in my mouth that China's doing that. Because they look like 1 ounce coins. Okay, every single other country basically in the entire world makes 1 ounce bullion coins. And the pandas were 1 ounce until 2017, and then they lowered them to 30 grams. And I know that they want to do the metric system and whatever, but that's just, why can't you make them 32 grams? So it'd be over 1 ounce, right? But they shorted us. And so when you're buying these, if you think you're getting 1 ounce of silver, you're not. They're less. And I don't like that. So that's one of the negatives for sure about the pandas. Another negative that I would say about the Chinese silver pandas is the premium. They charge a crazy premium for these. I mean, you're talking like $6, $7, $8 over spot, okay? Which is ridiculous for a bullion coin. And I know they do change designs every year, and people collect them. I know that, but the mintage on these are extremely high. Take Ukraine, for example. They've got a very high premium on their bullion coin. It's like $10, I think. But their mintage is really low. It's like 25,000 that they mint. That's the Archangel Michael out of Ukraine. And so they can charge those high premiums. For the Chinese silver pandas, you know how many of these they make and sell every year? It's millions. I mean, we're talking like 8 to 10 million pandas made and sold. And every single one is under 1 ounce, 30 grams. It says it right there. So extremely, extremely high mintage and also a high premium, which I don't like that, especially for a bullion coin, a BU. You know, if we're talking a proof or something, then I feel like an $8 premium would be justified. But $8 premium for just a BU with an extremely high mintage, I don't know. I'm not really a huge fan of that. So those are some of the negatives that I think definitely come with the pandas. I will say I do like the pandas. Some of the positives are that they change designs every year, so they're great for collectors. Let's hold these side by side. As you can see, these are the only 2 years that I have of the pandas, but they're great for collecting. So if you just started silver stacking or collecting silver or whatever, you can buy one every year. That's what I did. I bought 2 of the 2018s, and I've only bought 1 of the 2019s. I don't think I'm going to buy any more. But yeah, so if you're a collector, they're fun. They do change designs, which is cool. Another thing I like about the pandas is I just like pandas. You know, panda bears, they're cute, cuddly. They might be vicious creatures in real life, but in cartoons, they're cute and cuddly. They're just, black and white little bears. They're big and fluffy, and they look like they're having a good time, just chewing on bamboo. And I don't know. I like pandas in general, so that's one of the reasons why I do like these. And also the fact that they change designs every year. Some of the other mints that make coins that change designs every year would be like Perth Mint has the koalas, the kookaburras, and let's see, Somalia has the elephants. Those change designs every year. There are some other ones. Republic of Congo has the gorillas. And so if you're a collector and you want to get something new and fresh every year, then these are a good option. Unlike Britannias, Maples, American Silver Eagles, generally speaking, those all look pretty much the same. I know the Britannias, they had like the Oriental design and some other things. And the Maples do have privies and whatnot. But for the most part, Philharmonics, those are basically exactly the same every single year, just the date changes. So if you want something for collecting that's a little bit more fun, I think you could wander into the pandas. But like I said, they do definitely have the negative side. I mean, the premiums is ridiculous. The mintage is very high, and they're not an ounce of silver. And I think probably them being 30 grams is what bugs me the most about these. Especially because people, when they buy them, they think they're getting a full ounce of silver. So let me give you an example. If you bought like 31 of these, I guess, you would have a whole ounce less than if you bought 31 Britannias, for example. And that's just not right. I feel like they should have kept it at an ounce, which is what the rest of the world is doing. And I know, they want to go metric and whatever, and that's fine. But the kilo is metric. They could do the kilos. I think they do kilos. A lot of other countries do the kilos as well, but it's just, they're trying to be different and whatever, but they're really shorting us that little bit of silver. And that's the biggest problem I have with the pandas, is that they're shorting us the silver. So anyway, I would love to know your thoughts. Are you thumbs up pro panda, thumbs down no panda? And I didn't want to get political in this video and talk about like, China as a country, and maybe you don't want to buy them for whatever political reasons. I'm just talking about sort of the design of the coin, how they make it and everything. They do actually make these from 3 different mints, and we don't know which mint these are coming out of. They have no mint mark. Unlike some of the other stuff that comes out of China, like the Dragon Restrikes, we know those come from the Shanghai mint. But they don't tell us which mint these come out of, which I guess is kind of a downside. One thing too that I'm not really sure about is, do we have to pay in the United States some sort of tariff or taxes when we import the silver from China? And is that why the prices are higher here? I kind of doubt it. A lot of the stuff we get from China is very cheap, and we don't have to pay, taxes or tariffs on. But I guess that'd be a question for a big bullion company, maybe like SD or Provin or someone. If they watch this video, APMEX, they could say, do they have to pay more for the pandas than other stuff like the Britannias or even the Philharmonics from Austria? That would be interesting to know if it's just they pay way more in taxes and that's why they charge such a premium. I kind of doubt it. I think that these are just more viewed at as collector pieces because you can get a different design every year. Now, am I personally going to go back and buy all the other designs, 2017, 2016, and the ones before that? Probably not. Occasionally, you can get amazing deals. Like APMEX will do a sale. They'll say, 75% the premium off the premium on all the 2017s or whatever. And, if I see one of those, maybe I'll pick one up. But honestly, when I started stacking, I sort of just wanted to pick up at least one a year, just to have one of every design sort of as a collection for fun, because I do like collecting. I like that they change designs, and I do like the pandas. So anyway, that was sort of my video on the positives and the negatives, in my view, of the Chinese silver pandas. And if you're wondering, I am probably going to jailbreak this one and put it in a black-green capsule like the other two that I have, because I like the look of that better. But anyway, definitely leave me a comment down below with your thoughts. Are you pro or no on the pandas? and you know, what do you think about them in general, but also my opinion on them. Yeah, so that was the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Silver Baggins out.